Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, April 26th, and I gotta warn you, I am on one today. Oh my god, I'm so mad. Why am I mad? Why am I outraged? Well, I'm always outraged, but why am I outraged today? Okay, well, let's go back a little bit. I told you guys, like I know gas prices are going to hit. I'm guessing. I bet they'll be $8 here pretty quick. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get myself a little e-bike to when I run little short trips and kind of eliminate some of that that wasting of gas for these little short trips. And besides, I thought it'd be fun. I used to have a little tiny one, and it just wasn't working for me anymore. It was really hard to work on and to change the tires and everything. So I thought I would just start fresh. And so I bought this little e-bike. Well, it's not little. It's a 26-inch bike. So I bought it off of Amazon, and I really looked at the features and I found what I thought was going to work for me. And I was actually, you guys, this is so great. I posted a picture of how many pieces it came in. I'm like, oh my god! So actually, I was able to almost fully assemble it by myself. Derek had to help me with a couple of spots that was a little bit hard to reach, and he had to hold them. And anyway, that was cool. So got my bike, got my little helmet, because I promised my friend, she's like, you better not ride without a helmet, which I was fully intending on doing because you guys know me. And then I made a promise to her. I said, okay, all right, I'm going to look like a big dumb geek. And so I bought a helmet. And, I took it out for a little, for a couple of little cruises, just testing it out, taking it really slow because I just want to make sure that I understand how to use the features and everything before I really go nuts with it. Only to find out we have a problem. So I have found out that now they are trying to meaning the system, the motherfuckers that try to control everything that we do. Every time we find an alternative, like van life or whatever, a more affordable alternative that's going to take us out of their system, they fucking clamp down on us. And so I should have seen this coming and I should have been smarter. Okay, so it's kind of on me. But now they are trying to regulate these bikes. So what does that mean? Well, New Jersey, you should look up their law. They were the first ones to do it, and boy, did they crack down. I mean, you have to register, insure. You have to have a motorcycle helmet. You have to have a driver's license. I mean, they went full on, you know, batshit crazy ban, basically. Here in California, we have Assembly Bill 1557 that is currently making its way through. Um, Making its way through the process. How is that going to turn out? I don't know. I don't anticipate it going real well for us. So it's probably going to mean a ban on anything over 750 watts. Mine's 1,000. So, at a minimum, it's probably going to mean registration, insurance, fucking licensing. Probably have to take a motorcycle course. Oh, fuck you guys. I'm so over this shit. When are we going to just say, fuck you? Enough is enough. They don't want us to have anything. I've been saying it for years. Like I said, I should have been smarter with this. They don't want you to have anything. They don't want you to have any way of existing outside of the system. And there are even, certain areas of our country that are trying to outlaw backyard gardening, backyard chickens, anything that you can possibly think of to become more self sufficient, they're going to take it away or they're going to try. And it's up to you and me whether they succeed. I've had just about enough of this shit. I really have. And then, oh, here's the other part. They want these e-bikes to have a license plate. Well, why do you think that is? Oh, because there are the flock, there's supposedly license plate readers. They're a whole lot more than that. And I will get into that at a whole other time. That's a video in and of itself. But these video cameras that are going up, they're called flock. Okay. And they're getting a lot of pushback, thank God. But they started going up in my area. And I saw one like half a block from my house the other day. Every time I go by them, I just flip them off. Um, but that's why they want you to have a license plate on these e-bikes. And one of the reasons I bought it is because in case shit hits the fan and my son and I need to get the fuck up out of Dodge, like, and get somewhere safe. We would be able to do that without being tracked, traced, and followed. Well, boy, they really thought this thing out because they don't want you doing that. They really don't want you doing that. I don't know, guys. I mean, that's my rant for today. But if you're thinking about buying an e-bike, really do your research about what the laws or potential laws are in your area. I'm probably just gonna say fuck you and give me a ticket. Give me a ticket. I've had it. They want to bleed you dry. You know what registration means? It means fees, fines, assessments. You know, pretty soon you're gonna need to pay fees to even leave your house. I just want you guys to be really fucking aware. I want you to be aware of how they're trying to just death by 1,000 paper cuts, bleed us dry. A fee here, a fee there, fee. Fuck it. Oh my God. Land of the slave, home of the fee. Be warned, everybody. It's happening a lot quicker than I thought it would. And this is just the latest. It's just the latest, you know, erosion of our personal rights and freedoms. So I don't know. Let me know how it's going in your area. Let me know what they're trying to do with. If you have an e-bike, let me know. I want to know how that's working for you. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a walk and like decompress because I am really wound up. Sorry for the rant, but I just had to. Anyway, try to enjoy the rest of your weekend, and you know, stay safe.